Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In the last episode, we arrived at the Winter Palace, ready to find the assassin that is stalking these halls. Of course, you know, this could be slightly easier. Celene is currently hosting a party, and everyone is wearing masks, so, you know, that isn't exactly making our job any easier. However, we must try.
We can only hope Celene prevails tonight. Gaspard will ruin us all.
Indeed, madam. Okay. You know, we do have a Hala statue which we could use to unlock this storage. However, to be honest, I'd rather save it. There are doors inside the palace that are much more important. And here's the thing, there are only a limited number of Hala. You can't open them all. So, with that, I think we're good. Let's head in.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I must warn you before you go inside. How you speak to the court is a matter of life and death. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
I'm not afraid of them. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Aenor's knees turned to jelly a little bit when Josephine said that. We'll be careful. You know, Aenor, I think somewhere in this outfit she has a bunch of notes from Josephine, and if she's in a bathroom or she's alone, she'll just pull them out and read them again and be like, okay, I can be polite but not too polite, be entertaining but don't be a dick. Okay, yeah, I can remember this. And then she stuffs the notes back in her uniform and she heads out all smiles, trying to hide the fact that she is dying on the inside. Yeah, we'll be careful.
I'll keep my guard up. Don't worry.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer staring down Corypheus.
Warn the others as well. That's a cheery thought. Let's get this over with. Ooh. I do think Aenor is thinking of Cassandra. Vivienne knows Celene. Vivienne, this is her home, basically. She knows exactly how the game works. And Solus, people will probably just mistake him for a servant. He's probably going to be fine. Cassandra's like a bull in a china shop, though. Cassandra has about as much, social grace and tact as I think Aenor has more. Aenor at least knows to, I should hide my nervousness and I shouldn't act like that, even if I'm not entirely sure how I should be acting. I know I shouldn't be acting like that, so yeah, I think maybe give everyone else that warning.
It might be a good idea for the others to hear this warning. Cassandra is usually not the subtle or cautious type.
I'll have a few discreet words. Everything will be fine. And Raste, watch over us all.
Thanks for that. That totally makes me feel better, just that nice little prayer at the end. Oh, look at that. Look at that ceiling, damn. And here we are in the vestibule. How lovely. And of course I'm going to explore everything. Of course I am. Okay, we can't get down there. Anything over this way? Okay, no, this is all cornered off. Pardon me. Hello. How you all doing?
If nothing else, the Inquisition backing Gaspard would make Celene nervous. You know how pious she is.
Oh, I think Aenor. Right now she just feels sick. She feels truly sick to her stomach. We can open this, however, why would we? Let's have a... Ooh, hello.
Boring.
Okay, we gain nothing from that. However, that little eavesdrop spot, it will spawn back. So we haven't lost anything.
I heard the grand...
Ooh. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for cutting you off. God damn.
Waste of time.
It seems like no one's talking about anything interesting indoors. Oh, hello.
How long can Orzammar hold out with trade disrupted?
We have reserves of food supplies to last a few months, but the king wants trade resumed before panic starts.
The dwarves of Orzammar have sent representatives to this meeting, but Arten, excuse me. This is what I get for having so many of my characters with A names. I find it amusing. I like that, having all of my canon characters having names that start with the same first letter. I like that. I think it's cute. But yeah, they sent a bunch of diplomats, but not Arten. To be fair, maybe Balin doesn't know where she is. If Liliana doesn't, then
Without the backing of the Council of Heralds?
He plans to take it by force. If the council won't recognize him, he'll march against them.
Worrying.
I heard Celene was having the entire wing redecorated, but the timing is atrocious.
Why would she do such a thing now?
So there is an entire wing of the palace that no one is in. Oh, Cassandra and Cullen, hello there.
The sooner we go in, the sooner we can get this over with.
I know, but I want to explore.
It will take some time to get our men into the palace. I'll alert you when we're ready.
I'd just like to point it out that again, I'm gonna pause. Like, yeah, we're bringing our men into the Imperial Palace, or the Winter Palace rather, to stop an assassin. However, we are bringing foreign troops into an Empress's palace without her permission because we've decided we know better. I just want to point out that's how that could be viewed. We're like, oh, well, we were doing it to protect you because we knew there was a plot. But from, someone else's perspective, we have just brought foreign soldiers.
Gaspar never struck me as pious. He must think he gains a military advantage with the Inquisition.
Probably. Let's be honest, that is probably what he is banking on. But is Aenor likely to side with him? That is the question. Okay, we need the royal wing key and over here.
How has the lyrium trade dropped off so sharply?
With so much fighting, demand should be higher than ever.
My contact said there's a new supplier, but we can't track down who it might be.
Yeah, everyone wants red lyrium nowadays, and you're like trading in that. Winter Palace, the Grand Library of Halam Sharel. The Winter Palace's collection of book. That, maybe they do just mean there's one book in the entire library, but I'm going to assume that's a spelling error. The Winter Palace's collection of books is one of the world's largest. Only the Library of the University of Orlais and the Imperial Palace Library compare. Famed cabinet maker Gustave of Valfontaine designed and built the shelves, the finest examples of his marquetry technique still in existence. Excerpt from Architectural History of Orlais, Volume 1 by Elodie Fourneau. There we go, and... Yep, locked from the other side. And also locked from the other side. Okay. Yep, we've explored everything we can. Good day, Sir Dwarves. Alrighty then, we've put this...
vestibule? It's a foyer.
Please, it's barely half the size of the foyer in the Imperial Palace. It's obviously just a vestibule.
I'd call it more of an antechamber myself.
No one asked you.
Setting the cat amongst the pigeons there, aren't you? An antechamber? No. This is clearly a vestibule. Obviously. Yes, there's the grand ballroom, Gaspard.
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lady Inquisitor Lavellen. Vanquisher of the rebel mages of Ferelden, crusher of the vile apostates of the mage underground.
Remember to smile. This is all for show, my dear.
Oh,
Champion
thank you,
of the
Vivienne.
blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Seeker, Cassandra, Allegra, Portia, Calogera, Philomena,
Get on with it.
Pantagast, 14th cousin to the King of Navarra, 9 times removed, hero of Orlais, right hand of the Divine. Madame Vivienne, first enchanter of the Circle of Magi, enchanter of the Imperial Court, mistress of the Duke of Ghislaine, the Lady Inquisitor's elven serving man, Solus, Sir Cullen Stanton Rutherford of Hunley,
He's stuck in behind a
commander of
curtain.
the forces of the Inquisition, former Knight Commander of Kirkwall, Lady Liliana, Nightingale of the Imperial Court, veteran of the Fifth Blight, Seneschal of the Inquisition, and left hand of the Divine, and Lady Josephine Charette Montillier of Antiva City, Ambassador of the Inquisition.
There we go. Come on. We're all going together. Oh, look at this. This is so beautiful. Oh, this is fantastic. And there she is. There she is. We've heard so much about her, but we've never seen her. Hello, Your Majesty.
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celene. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor?
Lady Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
Now then, I mentioned in... Oh, God. The Haunted Villa in the Emerald Graves, there was a picture of a woman in kind of like a butterfly gown, and I said I believe that was a concept art of a specific character. I believe that is concept art of the Duchess Floriane. It is an honor. The weather may turn foul and assassinate. Great. No, we're not gonna do that. This is really good because it's, you know, like, we're playing the game. Like, you're like, oh, your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day. If we do, like, she'll know what we mean. But would Aenor do that? Like, she's putting on a front and she's trying to be, you know, entertaining and boastful, but not too boastful. But I don't think she could really step into playing the game. Not like this. So I'm gonna go with, it's an honor.
I am delighted to be here, Your Majesty.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor. They have made grand tales for long evenings. How do you find Halam Shiral?
It's lovely. I can't do it credit. Call off the ball. No, we're not going with these options. I think this fits more. You know, it's trying to be entertaining, but it's not playing the game overly much, and that's the fine line I'm trying to walk with Aenor. If she suddenly started, you know, being like, oh, the weather may turn foul, I'm really amazing at the game, that wouldn't be within her character. But she's trying her best not to offend. So yeah, I like this.
I have no words to suffice. Halam Shiral has many beauties, and I couldn't do them justice.
Your modesty does you credit, and speaks well for the Inquisition. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
Tell me, Yvette, how are Mama and Papa? Do they want for anything?
Papa's perfectly happy in the studio. Mother is the same as always.
I heard.
Meaning she's after you to do more work.
You always take her side.
I don't take her side. I happen to think, as she does, you might attend to more of the estate's duties. Also, do stop slouching.
Oh, hello, Josie. All I was gonna say when Celene was like,
Lord Marcelin, Comte de Travers, and his wife, Lady Elodie, patroness of the artist Chantal Valroyaux, and Sir Bastien Vauquelin, Chevalier of the Empire and paramour of the Comte.
Oh, good for him. Nice. Bring your lover to the ball. Excellent. Hey, that seems like they have a healthy relationship. Good for them. Nice. I mean, we did notice that Vivienne was introduced as the mistress of the Duke de Ghislaine, so I guess that just must be a very common thing in Orlais. Just like, oh, I am here with my wife, and this is my gay lover, so come on.
Khalida Tsuris Yavash, eldest daughter of the Ghana of Darsmud, and Rivani, ambassador to the Imperial Court.
Very interesting. I'm probably going to be pausing a lot during this questline just because, you know, there's a lot of talking and I am on a timer in certain sections. When Celene was like, oh, I look forward to seeing you dance, Aenor going pale a little bit, just like, oh shit. Why? Josie's been putting me through these dance lessons, but I don't know what I'm doing. Oh god. This isn't, no. What is life? I love this quest. I love this quest so much. Josie, hello there.
Josephine! Oh, Josephine! Is this her?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montillier.
Yes, hello there. A pleasure. Another Lady Montillier. Hello. I mean, we know that Josephine said that she had, you know, a younger sister, so yeah, hi there.
Delighted to meet you, Lady Montillier.
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything. Is it true? Rebel mages in Redcliffe were performing blood rites and orgies before you stopped them.
Where did you hear such nonsense?
Everyone in Antiva says so. Is it true?
I'm afraid not. Sure, why not? Not at all. Oh, this is amusing. This is very amusing, but I do think Aenor is thinking, oh, what if that gets around the party? What if she starts telling everyone about the blood magic and orgies and the blood orgies that were clearly going on? Oh god. Yeah, we're just going to deny that.
Those stories are little more than wistful thinking, my lady.
Oh, how dull Redcliffe must have been then.
But now she's, oh shit, now she's going to tell everyone how boring it was. God damn, there's no winning. There's no winning with these people. Any tales about Josephine? Who would you support here? Tell me about yourself. How's the evening? Yeah, let's start with this one.
Tell me about yourself, Lady Yvette. This is the first time I've encountered any of Josephine's family.
She would forget to mention the artists. I've been studying painting under Antiva's royal tutors. You should be proud, Josie. I'm going to be exhibiting my work next season in the city's biggest salon.
Have you actually sat down and finished the painting yet?
I must wait for my inspiration.
And I must wait for your tutor's bills.
Oh, I'm sorry, Josie. I'm so sorry.
This may be my only chance to hear about when Josephine was a girl.
Oh yes, as she told you about when she was 10 and...
Yvette, stop.
Fine. What about when we were climbing the cliffs by the...
No.
She once told the Duke of...
Absolutely not.
She still plays with her doll collection when no one's looking.
Yvette, that's absurd. Absolutely preposterous.
Oh, that's adorable. Yeah, how's the evening going?
Enjoying the ball?
I see many of...
The dancing is so dull, your worship. But the Empress's gallery is magnificent.
Yvette.
Sorry, Josie.
Yeah, please continue, Josephine.
Go on, Josephine.
Half our royal must be empty. So many of the Empire's finest are in attendance. They've noticed the Empress paying you special attention, but they don't quite know how to take advantage of it yet. This uncertainty won't last long, I'm afraid.
And who do you support here?
Which power should the Inquisition throw its weight behind?
Celene has held the throne successfully for years. I see no profit in ousting her. Gaspard has run military campaigns, but never a kingdom. His transition would be, let us say, chaotic.
So I will say you can't put Briala on the throne. She is not of royal blood, and she is an elf. It is impossible to put her on the throne. You have to either pick between Celene or Gaspard. However, you can, say, encourage certain alliances or discourage others. So that's kind of how Briala fits into the mix.
I'll see you later.
Another time.
Right now, I think Aenor she's kind of following Josie's thinking. I mean, Aenor isn't Orlesian. Who is she to say that, like, oh, we should oust the Empress and put someone else on the throne? It's really isn't any of our business. And if she's been doing a really good job, then, who are we to, change that? Oh, look, from the other side, okay.
Can you believe the Inquisition filled its ranks with apostates?
You just know that will end badly.
It might not. You don't know.
How could the Empress afford to renovate the palace without war going on?
I heard that it wasn't renovations at all. The palace was damaged by Gaspard's catapults.
He fired on the Winter Palace? That's monstrous.
But is that true, or is that just a rumour? A compendium of Orlesian theatre. The most unusual part of Orlesian theatre, appropriately enough, revolves around our southern neighbours' love of masks. Every actor wears a mask, and every mask follows a hierarchy of shape and colours that indicates to the audience the character's importance. Half-face green masks indicate a leading male role, for example, while half-face purple masks are for primary female characters. Full white masks are reserved for roles of no clear gender, such as spirits, except for demons, whose masks must always be black and red. Further complicating matters for those new to Orlesian theatre, an actor's race or sex has no bearing on the parts they can play. If a director believes they can sell the part, men can play dowagers, women can play dukes, and even an elf can play a king. Once donned, the mask is understood to be absolutely them. None of the actors I spoke to could explain to me the history behind this tradition, but bristled when I suggested other nations find it strange. There is a strong bond of trust between Orlesian theatre troupes and their viewers. Indeed, I have rarely attended such attentive audiences than in Val Royeaux. It is my guess that Orlesians, surrounded as they are by masks in their daily lives, both require and fully respect a place where the objects boldly display their wearers' intentions for a change. I said that in such a weird way. My apologies. As I said, I'm so warm. I'm going to read this entire sentence again. It is my guess that Orlesians, surrounded as they are by masks in their daily lives, both require and fully respect a place where the objects boldly display their wearers' intentions for a change. An appendix at the back of this volume lists the appearance and meanings of Orles's theatrical masks. These conventions are vital to understanding the history of its finest theatre, a journey I hope you will find as rewarding as I have. From A Compendium of Orlesian Theatre, Volume 1, Introduction by Magister Pellinar. I'ma take a sip. I am roasting. I'm roasting. I'm sweating almost as much as Aenor is. Undoubtedly. Oh, I have completely run out of drink. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, well, I guess I just have to boil then. Oh, dear. Okay, let's see. What's going on? Who's around here? Hello? Okay, I want to explore the area fully before I go and speak to Liliana. Vivienne! And no one's talking around you. Hello.
And here we are. You haven't embarrassed yourself as much as I feared. Well done, my dear.
Hey, thank you. Any advice for the court? What's with the masks? Have you seen anything? You're having fun, aren't you? Of course she is. If she didn't have fun playing the game, then she wouldn't do it. She'd live somewhere else.
Any words of wisdom for navigating the ballroom?
Speak to the Council of Heralds. 6 of them are here tonight. The 7th member of the council is indisposed. His absence will complicate the negotiations. The council are the highest-ranking players of the game. They see everything. They might know something we can use.
Yeah, have you seen anything?
Anything happening I should know?
Strange that I haven't seen much of Grand Duchess Florian. One could always find her clinging desperately to the Empress's skirts before.
An interesting observation.
I've always wondered, what's the Orlesian fascination with masks?
We all wear masks, my dear, not just the people in Orlais. Who you are as a daughter, a lover, a friend, are very different people from the Inquisitor and Herald of Andraste. Orlesians codify this truth, make it visible. By giving each of these selves its own separate face, they believe they can be their truest selves, unmasked.
It seems like you enjoy this, Vivienne.
This is the game, Inquisitor. Of course I enjoy it. If I didn't, I'd be dead by now.
Fair. Very fair. And who do you support here?
Tell me, Vivienne, where do you want the crown to fall?
What I want is irrelevant, darling. Orlais requires stability, and that is best served by Empress Celene.
I mean, she has a point. Gaspard would just be chucking the country into war after war after war to expand its borders. And that isn't stable. That isn't stable at all.
Be ready to act when I give the signal.
Always, my dear.
You could make the argument that clearly Celene hasn't done a good job because Orlais has been allowed to get to this point. However, I don't think Gaspard is much of a better choice either.
Laurent was the love of my life. You remember my husband? Poor darling. Killed in a war with Ferelden.
Okay, oh, I'm so sorry about your husband, madam.
Perhaps we can speak later, Inquisitor.
Okay. This is a very interesting character, the Dowager. She's in The Masked Empire, which is a book that goes into Celene, Briala, and Gaspard and their dynamic, their relationships with each other. And the Dowager plays quite an important role in that book. However, Briala actually kills her because she discovers that the Dowager was involved in the murder of her parents. So I would guess that, like, here's the thing, the Masked Empire takes place before Inquisition, so it can't just be that, like, oh, Briala kills her later. No, she's already dead by this point. So one must assume that maybe it's the same family, but a different Dowager, and they're just referring to them by the same name. Maybe the Dowager is, in and of itself, a title that passes down through the family. It's a little odd, but interesting. Anyone else? Hello?
Did you just grab my bottom? I'm a weak man.
Oh,
I
Colin.
had hoped to tour the Royal Wing Gardens again.
I have heard they are the finest in the Empire. It's such a pity the ring is sealed.
Who cares about that? Colin's just been harassed.
Inquisitor, did you need something? The sooner we track down this infiltrator, the better.
Okay, indeed. Yeah, you are surrounded by people.
You've attracted a following. Who are all these people?
I don't know. They won't leave me alone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I take it you're not enjoying yourself.
At this point, the headache I'm developing is preferable to the company.
Oh, if Aenor could high-five Colin right now, she would. She's just like, me and you together. We're the only sane ones. We need help. Please. We're asking for advice from him, but I think he needs the help more than us, to be honest.
Do you have any advice?
Orlesian social events don't fall within my area of expertise. There are a few here we can trust. Be careful.
Anything to report?
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Not yet. It would be easier if people would stop talking to me. Other people. Not you.
Oh, thank you, Colin. Thank you for specifying.
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
Gaspard's claim to the throne is fair. Orlais needs someone capable of responding to the crisis at hand. A military-minded leader seems the best option.
I mean, yeah, for the immediate, but once everything's at peace, he's just gonna keep going to war.
We'll talk later.
I await your signal.
Okay, good stuff. Good stuff, Colin.
Not since his regiment joined the fighting.
Oh dear, I'm sorry about that, madam. Let me try and find somewhere away from the hustle and bustle. Yeah, this should be good. Alrighty then, I'm gonna bring this episode to a close right here. In the next one, we've practically fully explored the main ballroom, so we will be able to go and speak with Liliana. She did seem rather insistent that she speak to us. I wonder what she has to say. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.